Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your monthly reading. As always, keep in mind that this is only a general reading. Always take what it feels right and with what does resonate within your own life experiences during this time. If you would like to have a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below. For the month of September, as usual, I have a special sales offer available, and this is inspired in this current Virgo theme season we are on. And the special reading, it's called Wipe Clean. So if you'd like to know more details about that special or any other of my services, again, just email me. Or if you would like to donate and support my channel, you can also do so by following the PayPal link, which is also down below, and as well my Facebook and Instagram page. So Sagittarius, I do feel like there's this theme with you during September of contraction and expansion that might be ongoing, and for some of you a little bit upsetting, because I feel like some of you are really fighting to be free from limitations that do not allow that expansion to come into your life in a way that makes you feel satisfied, in a way that makes you feel like you're improving at what you're setting yourself to improve when in terms, particularly in terms of quality of life. So I feel like some of you are looking to live in a better place, to purchase a car, to purchase, your own, apartment, or to move to a bigger house, to expand the current business you have, or to take your relationship to the next level, or start a family, or whatever it is. Some of you really want that next stage of life in which you feel like you have more, in which you feel you have space to have much more than what you feel like you currently have. And it's interesting because it shows here that for some Sagittarius, Sagittarius, it's not that you don't have, you do. Nine of Pentacles is your past influence. You actually have been able to conquer some sort of material independence or material position that it's comfortable, that actually uh, allows you to be, considering what you're considering to do in terms of your future. The thing is, you feel like it's still tight. You have something that you're comfortable with, that you're proud of, that you know it's of worth, but you want more. So there's that super ambitious energy as well present in your reading, Sagittarius. And I feel like some of you, it's interesting because it feels like this motivation is very materialistic or professional oriented, but it feels like the reason for it is love. So it could be that for some of you, the reason to want to do all those things and want to do it as fast as possible could be because, again, you're so in love with an idea, with a project, with a person, that with your job, that you just want to take it to the next level. Why wait? Why wait? Why be held back by what you're considering as being, details such as, bureaucracy, or, money on its own? It feels like you feel like you're being held back by stupidity. I have to say, some of you feel like you're not growing to the level you want to grow because there's a lot of stupidity in the systems you are in the environments you are in the limitations that are out of your control, that you're restricted by. So there's a lot of things that you're seeing and kind of upset about. And for some of you, you're willing to pick up a fight even for the things that you don't agree. Five of Swords is your main energy for the month. So expect the manifestation of some conflicts, some fights, some disagreements, some verbal energy here, exchange of opinions that might get a little bit turn sour, I have to say. It's like you might start with something as just, someone and you expressing different views on something, and then it escalates, because I also feel like some of you are very again in the moment, and you have this beautiful magician crowning your reading. You're in the moment. Actually, Sagittarius are always in this energy of the bigger picture, but you are in a moment in particular where you're mind is really syncing with the bigger picture, with the notion, right, of the potential of situations, of what lies ahead. So you don't want to be taken to deal with minutia, with details, with, little things, like the little thinking or the lower vibrations that might be, in a way, projected towards your greatness. You're not accepting yet. You're like putting a fight, actually, because the magician energy is when we are in a mind, when we are in a mind state where everything is possible, and don't you dare telling me that it's not. So if someone is trying to go against your vision of whatever it is, you're going to put up a fight, most likely, with it. In other ways, I also feel like you're just disagreeing with the process of something. It's like perhaps you and your partner have different views on the future, like where you would like to take the relationship, or where you would like to go as a couple, and build as a couple, and the views of your partner. Perhaps your partner is more in this pragmatic energy, in this energy of the now, in this energy of details, in this energy of we don't have, or it doesn't matter, or more pessimistic. I have some of you have partners or people around you that are more pessimist or more doubtful of the luck energy, because you're feeling it. You see, the thing is, Sagittarius, you feel the lucky winds before they are coming, before they are even sent your way. You can pick on it because you're ruled by Jupiter. You're ruled by that energy of luck, greatness, expansion, everything is possible, fortune, big things, big dreams, big achievements. So when the wheel is turning and is going to move in a very favorable direction towards you, in which things will, in which things will improve and manifest just as you want, just as what you dream to have, or when you feel like something wonderful is coming your way, even if you're not sure what it is, you start feeling it and you start going into that vibe. It's like an immediate reflection, right, of that Jupiterian influence. So obviously many around you might not get it. You yourself might be working in a very subconscious form, but you start manifesting and emanating energies, thoughts, behaviors that feel for others, misplaced from the reality in which you are in. But you know how the law of attraction functions. It's like one of those things where, even without knowing here, consciously, subconsciously, because you're ruled by Jupiter, which is all about that big law of attraction and co-creation of your reality thing, you feel it. You know how to put yourself in that frequency, in that energy that is going to align just with the good stuff that is coming. For others around you, that might seem silly. That might seem, completely, again, like you're not being realistic, that you're not looking at facts, that you're not looking at the reality, that it's much more complicated, that it's much more limiting, that it's much more blah, 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 blah. So there's a lot of blah, blah, blah around you, Sagittarius, and then there's your magician mind. So please focus on the magician mind, because it can get to you. Obviously, you're human. It can get to you. You can start to feel, oh, maybe I'm dreaming too big. Maybe I'm wishing for too much. Maybe I don't have what it takes to conquer the things I want to. It's like maybe I don't have, what a conqueror needs to have the things I want. Maybe it's not in me. Maybe I'm not made that way. Maybe I don't have, the brains to it, the heart to it, the gut to it. So you start questioning the voices of your environment that are jealous or critical, or just, not seeing you for who you are, and even not respecting you, but whatever. It's like those toxic influences put you in this position of disbelief, put you in this position of where you start to doubt the greatness of you, the greatness of life, and that anything is possible at any time. And the good thing is that as you go into October, as the season changes into from summer into fall, this is where again the turnaround will come to you. And I already picked on luck, something very lucky for you this week, and it's going to keep happening in the coming months. This is a moment where some of you Sagittarius can await some great things here. Some great things are coming to you until the end of the year. But it's about waiting and creating. Nothing is going to happen, overnight. But if you're feeling it, if you're kind of envisioning it, if you're thinking about it and you're so stimulated by an idea, right, by something, please keep putting energy, the Jupiter energy, the essence you have in you, keep putting it into it, because you are helping here the opportunity, the change, the luck to really manifest as soon as it can be. And I do feel like some of you, it's like there's a lot of things that you're also kind of accountable for and responsible for. There might be part of why you're not as free as you would like to be to just pursue the things you want, is that maybe you have duties, you have responsibilities, you have, again, that accountability that makes you sometimes afraid of giving a step, that it's, that giving a step that is too large, what you can really, what you can really deal with as for now. Some of you want to create space and you're trying to resolve problems to create space to build something else, right? I feel like some of you want to tear down a structure and rebuild one that it's wider, that is just bigger. So you might be actually restructuring, again, your house, your apartment, your office, your business, your projects, whatever it is. I keep getting like tearing down and rebuilding, remodeling, and putting it all like big things. Some of you are very interested as well in the bigger picture of situations. So it's like your mind is also very thirsty for information and knowledge that is purposeful, that it's deep, that it helps you kind of be in this philosophy of life that, makes you feel connected with who you are and what you're setting yourself to do. And it makes you, I feel like it makes you at peace. Some of you need this knowledge, whatever this is, this look for knowledge, or this philosophy, your own philosophy of life. The problem is when you're not living it, right? Is when you're not applying what you believe is the right way, or your way at least, to live your life. When you're not applying what you know, the knowledge you have, because some of you already have this knowledge, but when you're not applying it, the wisdom you carry, and applying it into your relationships, into your responsibilities, into your duties, into your job, into your own relationship with the self, this is where you create problems, because you're going to be weakened in your own belief system, and start listening to questions, right, that don't belong in your mind space, they don't belong in your life, because this is your belief. No one else has to have an opinion upon it. You shouldn't give power to anyone when it comes to your beliefs. A belief is a belief. Your faith is your faith. Your vision is your vision. Your identity is your identity. So if you're giving power to haters, if you're giving power to criticism, you're disempowering, yourself from the possibilities you really have. And they are endless. It feels like I keep getting like there's endless possibilities for you. Think about it. As big as you want. Dream big. Consider what you want to consider. Create. magician, create. And then this is meeting the universe halfway, and then the wheel will turn, and the opportunity you want, the resources you need to put this kind of working the way uh, they would like, they will happen naturally. I also feel like there's this natural. Some of you are fighting against the timing. Some of you, this is just a struggle on your own. It's like you want to control the timing of situations, and then there's the proper timing for something you really want to happen. It's about to happen. Some of you just need this confirmation, need to know that in due time it is going to happen, because it's a part of something you're meant to live and meant to do and meant to create. But you can't force it before time, before you are completely in this magician mindset and erase the states of mind that are so negative and like the little thinking, right? The thinking of the no mentality, the negative states, actually, the very negative energy, pessimism, right? It's like the uplifting of the dreamer in you, right? The seer. You are able to see beyond the little mind space because you're not seeing from mind, are you? So I hope you have a great month. Thank you so much for all of you that have been liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, and donating to my channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Hopefully, we'll see each other soon.